Remember when claims about 215 unmarked graves shifted to anomalies and then plausible burials? Because no bodies were found despite over $12 million in federal funding to support the investigation? And remember when the final report from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission concluded that these children aren't missing, they just simply disappeared.
Children, I couldn't help monitoring your conversation. There's no mystery about Willie. Why, he simply disappeared. Now, let's have no more curiosity about this bizarre cover-up.
And remember when that same commission referred to the situation as a cultural genocide? And Justin Trudeau said, I accept the commission's report, including the fact that they used the word genocide. And then Pope Francis visited Canada and apologized for this so-called genocide? Well, my friends, it turns out that in its latest historic site designation of an Indian residential school, Parks Canada has quietly deleted all references to genocide. That's right, guys. After gaslighting Canadians for years, they now want you to just forget that they ever called it a genocide. And on top of that, a new Angus Reid poll has found that nearly 2/3 of Canadians want to see actual evidence before accepting the unmarked graves report from Kamloops. Imagine that. Thank God the truth about this situation is finally beginning to prevail. Here's some of the headlines making their rounds this week. Parks Canada omits word genocide in latest residential school designation. Genocide reference deleted. Angus Reid survey finds majority of Canadians seek more proof on Kamloops burial claims. And almost 2/3 of Canadians say more evidence needed to accept unmarked graves report in Kamloops. It's about damn time. I mean, it's not like there were Tim Hortons commercials perpetuating the mass grave hoax, right?
When the news broke about the Indian residential schools, it just gave truth to the fact of what really happened.
What? No, it didn't. What truth? Not a single bone, never mind an entire body, has ever been recovered to this date, so this is just perpetuating a massive lie here.
The burial site is not very far away from us.
What burial site? What are you talking about? Not a single grave has been found. This is just a massive lie that is being perpetuated in this commercial here.
There's a lot of uneducated people about the history of Indigenous people. So we're very honored that through the Tim Hortons Orange Donut, Tim Hortons along with our owners are working in partnership from coast to coast to be able to raise awareness and educate so many people. Support the Orange Donut, support the Every Child Matters movement, be an agent of change. Your donations will go to a very worthy cause.
It's not like the majority of people I interviewed on Canada Day 2021 were in favor of church burnings, right? What are your thoughts on that? People who are currently burning down Catholic churches today in response to what happened?
I understand their rage. I share that outrage. Yeah, I think they should disband the Catholic Church and give that money to anybody that they murdered and raped over the years.
What about the burning of the buildings, though? Do you condone that?
It's just symbolism.
So you're okay with the burning of the buildings?
They don't even use them.
I don't know. It's hard. I don't think there's any right answer.
To whether or not if it's wrong to burn down a church today?
I mean, I don't know. I can't speak to how someone else feels.
Obviously, when you have a church that has stolen children and buried them in unmarked graves, there's bound to be a reaction to that.
Anger at a building in response to the death of children. So I think that's justified.
That's justified?
I believe so.
Because they're pissed. Dude, 50,000 kids, this is a genocide country. We're built on fucking dead people.
But do you condone burning churches?
I could give a crap.
6 churches have just been burnt to the ground. Have you heard about that? Catholic, you condone or support burning churches?
Absolutely.
In today's society,
every single one of them down. They put Indigenous people in residential schools, man, and tortured them.
Yeah, the Catholic Church, along with the government.
You tell me whether that's right or not, man.
That's very, very wrong. But I don't think burning down churches today is going to help anything.
Burning down churches long time ago is a good move.
So you think all of them should be continued to be burned down?
No, not at all.
I'll go burn that one down right there.
It's not like in June of 2021, I called it in this video, the truth about residential schools' mass graves. It wasn't genocide. AMPLIFIES war on Christianity. Oh wait, all these things did happen, and only now are people starting to finally come to their senses. Over the last 4 years, there have been several cases where professors, high school teachers, lawyers, and politicians have been fired or forced to resign after questioning the conclusions of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. In my video, Where Are the Bodies? The Bill to Criminalize Denialism and the Truth About Truth and Reconciliation, I showed you how Bill C-413, an act to amend the criminal code, wanted to create an offense of willfully promoting hatred against Indigenous people by condoning, denying, downplaying, or justifying the Indian residential school system in Canada through statements communicated other than in private conversation. Again, thank God the truth is finally going mainstream. But it's still not enough. Did you know that our current Prime Minister, Mark Carney's father, was the principal of an Indian day school in the Northwest Territories in 1965? That might explain why he's been silent on the whole situation. And did you know at the upcoming Truth and Reconciliation Day in Chase, at the August 12th council meeting, Adams Lake Indian Band member and family support worker Lisa Kenora said, "This is a significant event in honor of the 215 children found at the Kamloops Residential School, all survivors and the families impacted by residential school." So, despite the fact that absolutely zero proof has been provided to this day, and despite the fact that the government is now backtracking on their claims that this was a genocide, and despite the fact that nearly 2/3 of Canadians now want to see actual proof that these mass graves even exist, we still have people perpetuating this massive lie and hoax, which is really the best way of describing it. Well, my friends, I'm going to certainly continue exposing this for what it is, as I have been since day one. I've literally got dozens of videos exposing this hoax for what it is, so if you would like to catch up on all the facts of this case that I've covered over the years, please check the links in the description to where I will include all of my previous video reports on what's actually going on here. Because while it is good that most Canadians now are demanding proof before just accepting these claims, and they are no longer referring to it as a genocide, there's still a lot of work to do to ensure that the truth comes to light. And here at Press for Truth, I'm going to continue to do my best to ensure that happens. My friends, if you appreciate my efforts to constantly and consistently bring you this information, please visit this Give, Send, Go campaign where you can help save and protect Press for Truth, or you can make a contribution at pressfortruth.ca/donate. Links for both are located in the description below. So that's all for today, guys. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and please click that thumbs up button, share this video, and stay tuned, guys. I'm going to have more video reports coming soon, God willing. This is Dan Dicks reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.